Five, I believe. I am always questioning this whenever I start. I'm also trying some things different today. I found that, so I have the Chat Link Pro for my stream purposes to like listen to the game. And I have a microphone separate. So I don't need like the gamer headphone with like mouthpiece type deal going on, you know what I mean? I'm gonna silence my phone really quickly. I never have my phone sound turned on. It's literally a notification that my stream has gone live. That's so funny. Um, I never had my phone sound turned on, but I was expecting a phone call about a job interview today, so I had it on for the first time in like years. And I just like kept looking at my phone because it was going off, and it was just like emails from Depop and bullshit, and not actually the job interview that I was like waiting to hear back from. Anyways, what I was saying is, um, so I'm always wearing my headphones, which are they're comfortable and they're nice, my big noise canceling headphones, but they only serve the purpose of like for me to listen to things because I have this microphone for all of you lovely people to hear me, which means theoretically I don't need to have those big clunky headphones plugged into this. I can do something more streamlined. So I pulled out these bad boys. I have this wired pair of earbuds and it's working just fine. I can hear everything great. It's so much more comfortable. I can like sit, you can see my whole face. Look how pretty I am. Um I also want to do this so I can talk about my earrings today. I did a whole thing with my outfit. Actually, I have to show you. I did a whole thing with my outfit. So I'm wearing this mushroom sweater. This really cute, here I'll stand up. This cute crop top mushroom sweater. What I got from Depop. And to match, I have I don't know if you can see mushroom socks. Okay, and then final step. Hang on, it's mirrored, so I gotta go the other way. I have no idea if you're able to see them. Look at that mushroom earrings. They're like on a chain. And then this one, I have the other one that matches. They're from Hot Topic. My mom got them for me for Christmas. They were like in a My Neighbor Totoro set. So I'm also wearing the acorns from that set. Anyways, let's play Digimon. Oh, I have an update. No, I'm not. I'm not updating my bullshit on stream. Also, I have two whole viewers right now off of the bat. Hello. Hi, welcome. My name is Neon. You are in the 3041 Club, and we are playing Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. This is episode 8. And I also called it a snow day stream because I don't know about you folks where you live, but I'm in the Pacific Northwest and we are having a cold front at the moment. Um, yeah, everything is shut down. It snowed really heavily. My work closed down early yesterday. I literally like went all the way to work just to be told the minute I got in that we were not gonna be doing the things. So I like had to send all these emails to like get approval to close early and whatnot. Um, it was fine. But yeah, it continued to snow really heavily overnight. The roads are a nightmare. There are just no salt trucks in Portland. Like they just wait for all the snow to melt basically, which is crazy in my opinion. Does my hair look okay? It looked insane before. I don't know, whatever. It still looks kind of messy. I'm here. I'm doing it. I'm on stream. Okay, but yeah, so I stream Thursdays because that's when I have my days off regularly. And I always, like, theoretically have, you know, Thursday as a day to rest and, like, do whatever. But today it really was because literally everything was closed. I couldn't do any errands. There was, like, 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground and nothing was shoveled or the streets were a nightmare, so no one was on them. So I was just like, huh, cool. I'm gonna stay inside and build Legos. I watched The Last of Us. I'm on episode 2 right now. Hi Zen. Hey, what's going on? Where I actually don't know what I'm in the middle of doing is the thing. I never do when I start streams is the thing. So we have two new cases. Oh, these should be the ones that I had investigated for me. Um, yep, these are the new ones. Let's start the stream with some simple cases, I guess. I want you to look for something precious that I dropped in Kowloon level 1. I can do that. Alright, let's start. Kowloon level 1. Also, give me like 30 seconds while I really quickly adjust I've mentioned this on previous streams. My monitor is held up by two teddy bears, and sometimes they get in the way on the side. If you want to buy me a new monitor or even a webcam, which is something I'd like to invest in, maybe you could donate to my existent but as of yet not connected Ko-fi. Yes, I have a Ko-fi. I don't have a Patreon. Because I don't know what I would do with Patreon is the thing. Like, that's the one that everyone does, like, all content creators, but, like, what content do I make? You know? I just sit here and talk about Digimon and my outfits from Depop, basically. Sigh, I don't know what to do. I'm so lost. Should I file a case or just give up? I lost my precious thing. Why are we just calling it a precious thing? We can call it anything else. Somewhere around colon level 1. It sure would be nice if someone could find it and bring it back to me. Huh? You'll find it for me? But I can't even decide whether to file a case for it or not. Okay, well, you did file a case because I took the case on. I don't understand. If I do, I'd be sure to throw in a nice reward, but, what to do, what to do. Okay, cool. Anyways, let's go find this fucking lost item, I suppose. Okay, 6 minutes in, first F-bomb. That's a record. I was being really conscious about it. I mentioned this last stream. I learned from Drawfee's YouTube and their stream also that apparently if you swear within like the first 2 minutes of a video, like they're demonetizing and it's like difficult to get, I don't know, some whole thing. I don't know how algorithms of any kind work. I don't pretend to participate in the functions of internet fame. I have one regular viewer and it is Ray. And also Zen here. So, like, I I have nothing to say. I have literally, no comment to make. But again, I do want to grow a community. I would love to do that. It'd be crazy. I've been applying for, more silly jobs lately. If you can't tell from me being a Twitch streamer, I love to talk and I just, like, never shut up. I love to be on stage and I love to perform. I applied for these two different, MC jobs last night. I just like stayed up until 3 a.m. because I couldn't sleep. And I was just like applying for jobs as I have been for like weeks now. And I applied to be a trivia host at some bar. Um, yeah, I'm really hopeful about it actually. I like wrote this whole thing in like my cover letter. I think I'd be very good at it. I don't know. You would come to my trivia, right? That sounds so sick. Yeah, you would come to my trivia night. Like I'd be a hoot. I'd be a catch, you know? But I applied to two different jobs like that were like one was a trivia host, the other one was like some kind of like trivia and like not karaoke, but like other events at the bar or something. I don't remember. Here it is. Here's your precious thing. I got someone's property. It's Black Greymon's. No, not Greymon. It's Black Garurumon? No, he was small. Who the hell was that? I didn't even pay attention. It's Black something. I don't know. I don't have any... Well, no, I guess I do. I was gonna say I don't have any fandom tattoos as of yet, but I think that's... I do have a Mitsuki tattoo, and I don't know if you would consider that a fandom tattoo. What I'm saying is I don't have any anime tattoos. I do regularly think about, like, if I want a Digimon tattoo, who it would be of. And also, I would probably, if I were to get Digimon tattoos, I would get multiple, is the thing. Like, I can't just have one Digimon tattoo, you know? Like, she would be lonely. But I think that Black War Greymon is, like, one of those designs that, like, I would love to see tattooed. People probably already have Black War Greymon tattoos, is the thing. I also, I keep talking about her because I'll have her on my team eventually in this playthrough, but Lady Devamon, that would be a really cool tattoo. That would be a totally amazing. I have a whole demon thing going on my left thigh. So I had always wanted a demon girl tattoo, and I have this buddy in Pittsburgh who does a lot of like really cool like cyberpunk pinup girls and stuff. That's his tattoo style. And so last December or 2 Decembers ago, I want to say, like 2 years ago, maybe now, I think, I don't know. Um, I had him do this massive demon lady on the back of my thigh. Her name is Lady Veronica. I call her Ronnie, but you may call her Lady Veronica. She is my dominatrix demon girlfriend, and she's got thigh highs, and she has her own tattoos. She's really hot. I should just show you a picture of her. But anyways, my point is, I have a demon thing going on. It's Black Gabumon. I didn't know there was a Black Gabumon. I have a demon thing going on, and I feel like Lady Devamon would be a nice addition to my demon thigh. Because I have another demon tattoo that I got from, not demon, devil. Another devil tattoo that I got from someone in Portland. It was a flash piece, and I was like, oh, I'm obsessed with that. And there's another flash piece I want that's a devil from another Portland artist. And so I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna do a whole devil thing on my thigh, I think. Is that what I think it is? It is. You found my precious thing. I sure did. I'll of course send a reward over to you soon, but what? I'm not sure. Okay. I'm still confused as to like who like reported this case, if not the Black Gabumon. But I don't care enough. That's fine. Whatever, man. Easy peasy. 500 yen. Tracking down lost objects is among the most basic skills any good detective has, so make sure you always stay on top of those cases. You got it, girly. We have several options. So I have the other one that was investigated. Oh, wait. Terriermon's property and Togemon's property. Are these just all the same case? I'm not going to do this 2 more times. Not going to underground difficulty. Sorry, the teddy bear was in the way again. And Red Fists and Hot Sweat. Okay, they're the same difficulty. So I say we just start stream with Red Fists and Hot Sweat. I don't know. That feels like the vibe. I'm doing like a red thing right now with my little red mushroom sweater and my red mushroom earrings. So whatever. Okay, Boxing Association at the K Cafe. Site views association through the roof. Yeah. So I need to go to the K Cafe? Let's go to the K Cafe. Ha ha ha, guess I'm in trouble now. Ah, you're the detective from the Kodami Detective Agency, right? Here's my card. I'm from the Japanese Boxing Association. I want to discuss strange phenomenon affecting our official website. Recently, the hits the site's getting have soared, and the videos on the site are really popular. They're flocking to the site like kids to candy. I want candy. I actually have candy. Ray was over here last week helping me paint this jumpsuit I got, and he left this whole bag of chocolate, and I keep meaning to text him and be like, Ray, you left your chocolate, but it's just like on my desk. And I'm like, should I eat these? Can I eat these? Huh? Candy? No, I said flocking like kids to candy. Haha. Alright, enough clowning around. Remember, I'm your client, right? But yeah, anyway. This really should have drummed up a lot more interest, but the ticket sales haven't changed much. Not only that, the site's server has been crashing too. Even though it has attracted attention, no one can access the site, so now the association has its hands full dealing with complaints. The site just got so popular so quickly. It's not a pleasant thought, but maybe someone is messing with us. So, we'd like to investigate. The association website's URL is on that card. You should start out by checking it out. You got it. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna jump into your business card, sir. Into your little laptop. Oh, it's a Gaomon. What? Hey, who are you? Aren't you a human? This is the Japanese Boxing Association website server, you know? What are you doing in a place like this? Oh, I got it. You're here to take a look at some Digimon, aren't you? I guess you heard the rumor that this is a mecca for Digimon boxing fans. Suppose you want the guided tour. All us Gaomon who like boxing get together here. So this place is the best So this place is the best place for viewing the website. I always come here to look at the site. Cool, isn't it? Look at all the monitors. All the Gaomon living here live like this. So I can answer anything you want about the boxing site. There's more monitors to come too. Yay! What the fuck? What? More and more people in the human world can't see the site. Are you saying it's our fault the server keeps crashing? Seriously, to think I was being polite and showing you around. If you're not here as a tourist, scram! Why is this case a 3-star difficulty if I'm just fighting a Galmon? There must be more to this. There's going to be. Just watch. There's gonna be more. But, like, currently, I have my doubts. I have my doubts. I will not automate this. Oh, he's a strong Galmon. I also did literally nothing, because I'm an asshole. That's better. That's more like it. Okay. Oh, right. Fucking Wormmon. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to get a Hootymon, and this Wormmon's cam has to be at 100% in order for me to do that. I'm not doing that. And so I have to keep him in my party, but he has to be in my party, like, on the battlefield to, like, gain camaraderie. And it's really annoying because he's a useless piece of shit. I don't like Wormmon. I like evolutions of Wormmon. I don't like Wormmon. I don't think anyone likes Wormmon. He's, like, really horrible to play in, like, every video game, too. Like, even in my first Digimon video game was Digimon Rumble Arena for the original PlayStation. And he's, like, the worst character in that. It's, like, a Smash-type game. Yeah, he sucks. Total dick. Like, Wormmon is just a weak piece of shit. I need him to get camaraderie so that I can get a Hootymon. Nothing for it, I suppose. I can't stop looking at the site, but I'll try to stick to using just one screen at a time. Though it's unfair for me to be the only one who has to use just one monitor, and I don't think it's having such a huge effect anyway. Yeah, you're gonna have to convince the other Galmon here. To be honest, I'm not sure if he'll just sit here and listen to you, though. So I just have to fight every Galmon? I just have to keep fighting Galmon. This is the case. I just have to keep fighting Galmon over and over again. Okay, cool. Alright, well, anyways, Zen, how was your day? What did you do for your snow day? What did everyone in chat do for snow day? Everyone in chat being Zen. I love the animation. He just falls over dead. I am frustrated at how slowly I feel like I'm coming along evolution-wise. I don't know, I'm just impatient. But I feel like grinding is boring to watch on stream to some extent. So I don't want to grind too heavily, but sometimes I do pick up this game and I'm like, damn, I just, like, need to build up a lot of EXP so that I can actually, like, fucking Digivolve and shit. I don't know. This game is, I won't say it's a slow start. It's definitely not a slow start. It's just, like, it's an investment. Like, we're gonna be in it for the long haul. Like, again, I sunk a solid 70 hours, I think, into Hacker's Memory. And that was, like, with pretty minimal, yeah, I'm just gonna keep having the same conversation with all these Galmon, apparently. That was with pretty minimal, grinding, too. Because I bought the expansion pass, or the whatever, so they gave me a bunch of rewards at the start. So, like, I began the game with a lot of EXP as well. So, I feel like when I began Hacker's Memory... Why am I yawning? I've done nothing all day today. Oh my god. When I began Hacker's Memory, I like had a boost, a little head start, to things, so... Also, I don't know if I can access them, but I used, when you buy the double pack of the game, at least on Switch, I don't know about other systems, and it gives you a bunch of, like, presents and shit. Why do I keep doing this? I also got, all of the Royal Knights, but, like, their mini versions? I would have to, like, show you guys sometime. I'd have to, like, go onto Hacker's Memory and pull them up. But, like, the first, I don't know, couple of hours of playthrough of that game, I exclusively won every battle using these mini Royal Knights that were, like, super overpowered. And so I was just, like, crushing it against all these baby little Digimon. Like, I was not working up EXP at all with my original team. Yeah, I'm just gonna go around and keep fighting Galmon apparently, because that's what I'm doing right now. Because I guess that's what. All right, so I came in over there. That's the exit. I'm gonna get the treasure chest. Wait, can I access the Galmon from that side? I thought that was like a separate thingy that I had to travel to. Ooh, okay. Nice change. This is Dorumon, right? This is the guy. He's the main character of one of the CGI movies that I could never finish because it was so ugly to look at. One thing about me is, I can't play a video game if I can't stand to look at it. A lot of my taste in video games, and this goes for like animation too, and just like media in general. But like, I like games that are. Oh, what the fuck did I just do? That for I didn't mean to do that. I'm not paying attention apparently. I can't play video games that are ugly. Is my point. Like, theoretically, for instance, Dark Souls will say, like, really well done game. I've watched other people play it, like Jacob and Julia of Drawfee, stream it regularly. They're also streaming Elden Ring right now. Like it's gorgeous, but like also not my kind of art style. I don't want to look at that for hours on end. My favorite video game in history is Kirby's Epic Yarn for the Wii. If that gives you any sense of like my aesthetics and sensibility, that is what I like to look at in a video game. Like the content does matter somewhat, and like the playing style, but I'm bad at video games regardless of what they are. I want something that's cool to look at. Digimon sometimes crosses that line, and I forgive it because it's Digimon. It's like my one exception. Is what I'm saying here, is that Digimon is a cool vibe, and it's nostalgia factor, and also it's just like my longest standing hyperfixation. I don't know, but a lot of a lot of Digimon content sometimes I'm like, this is a bit ugly. Not all of it though. But there was at least one that I remember CGI film that was just like horrendous to look at, and the main character was a Dorumon. I had a second viewer for like 30 seconds. They listened to me talk about how I thought Dark Souls was ugly, and then they immediately left. So I hope that was what made you leave and not just like any other factor, you know? I haven't talked about it enough yet, but that's a really cool animation. Um, I really enjoy. I should stop saying. I don't know why I'm so slow this stream, this week. I'm just gonna keep doing the wind one that does like literally nothing. But yeah, it's a snow day. I don't know. Everyone's stayed indoors. We're all trying to be cozy. I know. I mentioned earlier, I was building Legos. I have actually never had Legos before. When I was a kid, I just like wasn't a Lego kid. My parents just like never got them for me. I never asked for them either, but like it was just I was not one of the Lego girlies. And my roommate at my old place thought that was like crazy and impossible. And she was like, "You would love Legos." So when I moved out into my new place, one of my going away presents from her was this really cute Lego kit. It's so how do I access you over there? It's a fairy garden, and I was building that, and I will say, first time building Legos, yeah, this is my shit. I really enjoy it. I had the time of my. I spent like a solid 2 hours just like sorting the pieces. It was phenomenal. Um, I'm like one of those people who, if I have like a bag of Starburst or like candy or something, or I don't know, M&Ms, colored candies, you know what I'm talking about? I like to sort them into color piles before I eat them because I am insane. I also have OCD, but beyond that, I don't know, Legos. I think they're worth it. Sarah Shower on TikTok is always talking about their obsession with Legos, and I'm finally coming around to it. Not that I wasn't opposed to it before. Um, I just wasn't about to go buy myself Legos on purpose because I don't know, that felt ridiculous. So now the fact that somebody else has bought me Legos, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm a Lego girl. I like this. I would do this again. I haven't even finished the first one But I'm getting there. So the thing is, I'm not automating any of these battles right now because we're just in the middle of a mission and they're all kind of like low-level Digimon. Also, that was hilarious. Just found dead immediately. However, it does feel so much slower when I don't automate it, I will say. Wormmon, is your cam at 100% yet? Actually, let's check that really quickly because you've been fighting in battle quite a lot as of late and you've been getting EXP. Stop yawning. Oh my god. So I imagine we must be going somewhere. Cam is at 66%. Okay, that is an improvement. And ABI is a 2. Not an improvement, but I don't have an ABI requirement for Hoodimon, fortunately. I actually don't know because Hoodimon is exclusive to this game, to my knowledge. I could be wrong about that, but to my knowledge, Hoodimon is exclusive to this game because Hoodie is the name of the team you're on in Hakasumari. I'm not sure if she has an evolution, or just like an evolutionary line in general, or if like they just kind of threw her in and they were like, yeah, this is part of like the Wormmon evolution route. Because like again, every Digimon can basically at some point kind of become every other Digimon through a complicated enough series of events. So it's not like super far-fetched. But I wonder if they just like kind of threw her in. Because I haven't been able to read up on her entry until I unlock her and Digivolve into her. That's one thing I'm an annoying bitch about this. One, because I speak Japanese, which also makes me an annoying bitch. But two, I do prefer subbed anime to dubbed anime oftentimes, and I have a point with this. Where I'm going with this is sometimes the sub or the dub does things right and has a lot of fun, and I think all the Digimon dubs, for instance, are just like ridiculous and like actually done quite well. I talked about this on last stream, the Digimon movie, and like what an experiment that was, but I really enjoy that, like, in the original Digimon, the Japanese version, they just call it Evolution. And Digivolution, that was an American thing. That was, like, a localized English thing. And I don't know. Also, they call them the Chosen Children in the Japanese version, and they're called the Digidestined in the American version and other versions that are translated. And I prefer that much more. So I think Bandai US or whoever was in charge of localization and whatnot really popped off. I mean, it was, what was that, 1999 or something? So, internet terms, all that bullshit, you know? But my point here is, oftentimes, the dub is worse. Just by nature of things. Just because it is. I do remember liking, oh, I'll just attack regularly. I do remember liking Soul Eater's dub as a kid. I also was like 12, but that, Blast from the Past, I don't know anyone in chat into Soul Eater or not. That is one anime that I still think about quite frequently because it was so good and I loved the variety of characters and the plot was so much fun, and even though, like, it was just like silly continuously, in ways that pleased me. I don't know. The art was interesting. It ended so horribly. The Soul Eater manga was also good. I never finished the manga, but like the Soul Eater anime, really, really terrible ending. There are so many Galmon. Oh my god, this is why this is a 3-star difficulty case. Because I just have to keep fighting all the Galmon until they're dead. This is ridiculous. Okay. But you haven't killed my Wormmon yet, but like, you probably will soon. Also, why does he continue to be literally 0 away? Oh, are you at the max level? Is that why? Am I a stupid piece of shit? I think the Wormmon is at the max level, and that's why he's not leveling up any further. That would make sense. Because every time it shows 0, but like he's maxed out, and I'm like really confused as to why he's not getting any more. Yep. Max level is going to be 22, I bet you, because he's just a baby. He's just a little child. So, I want to get you to Hoonimon, and in order to do that, you need to raise your cam. Oh, was that all of them? Okay, wow, that was the last one. Fantastic. Ah, it's you. How did the investigation go? Huh? Did you what? What the heck is that? Oops, sorry, it's an email. Let me see. Huh? Check it out. Now the server seems to be running just fine. Did you fix it with that digi thingamajig somehow? Okay, great. Thanks. Well, I'm not celebrating just yet. I thought the reason the server kept crashing was because the site was getting so many views from all the fans, but, well, I will feign an interest in boxing for this DILF. Thank you. That's really great to hear. From now on, I'll just have to put on more matches and bring in more fans. Okay, I'll do my best. Perfies, let's go report it. I love the sassy way she's standing. All the women in this game are just, like, so cunty. The way they've animated them in general. Like, even the player character, like, she stands so cuntily, you know? But, like, I love her over here with her little hip pop and her little leg out. Because all the men are just, like, losers. Like, look at this guy. He's just, like, hunched over, like, rocking back and forth. Like, my boxing website's failing. And then she's over here, like, I'm hot. I could have been more creative with that. I lost momentum somehow. Anyways, let's go report this case. No, I'm going the right direction. I gotta go downstairs. What am I doing? Kudemi Detective Agency. Otherwise, what are some fun things going on this week? I know I'm going the wrong way again. I do this literally every time. I have zero sense of direction. Thank you. I really fucked up vision, and I have an evil little brain that doesn't understand. As a result, I have no depth perception. Oh, I ranked up. Tomorrow is Zen's birthday, by the way. Everyone say happy birthday, Zen. All two of you, one of which is Zen. But tomorrow is Zen's birthday. We're going out to dinner. I'm very excited. Great work. What do you say? I pour you a cup of coffee for your trouble. No, thank you. Let's check on some folks. Cam69! Yo! Okay. Well, we had to capture that moment in chat, I guess. I would like to go check on the Digimon... Blah, 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 blah. I would like to go check on the Digi Farms. Because they finished investigating. Because they have those cases for us. Those really boring cases. That I probably won't do on stream unless I have, like, 5 minutes to kill, I guess. Because they're all just finding lost property, apparently. But that means that they are done with their activity. They're on standby, and we have something to do. So, let's see here. Do I have more farm goods? No. Okay. Nice. Are we at rank 4? We're at rank 4. I think that's the final rank that you can get to, right? Nope, you can go to rank 5. Okay. Exciting. So anyways, I'm going to command them to... The investigation yielded really shit cases. Let's see... Do I have to pay them for this? Yeah, I will pay you 10,000 yen to develop me an item. Maybe it'll be really cool. And we'll have it before the end of stream, so that'll be cool. Alright, now that we have done some grinding inadvertently from that really long Calmon case, we are 34 minutes. Oh, that's not that long. Okay. Yeah, we've done 2 cases so far. That's pretty good, but one of them literally lasted 30 seconds, so I don't really count it. Let's start with the farm. Oh, I can get a Volcamon! Volcamon? Volcanomon! Yeah, I'll unlock that entry point. Is it an entry point? What do you call that? I will unlock your little data, your little bio, and the field guide. Your field guide entry is what I'm trying to say. You were in Frontier, maybe? I want to say Saver? No, I don't know. I've seen this guy in one of the animes. I know this guy already, but like I want to know which anime he's from. I don't remember. Cool. So this is the Kudamon that I'm trying to make the Spirit of Light. And I already have all these other folks. I know that I have 2 Kudamon because one of them is going to become Tokomon again. Um, in the process of working my way up towards a Lucamon. What is your ABI though? You have an ABI of 5. You have the ABI of 15. Okay. So I want you to become Angemon, but you are literally 1 level away. Well, you're training right now. I don't fucking know. We'll see what happens. What is your max level? Oh, 49? Oh, we're fine. Yeah, that is definitely the one that I was in the middle of Digivolving and de-Digivolving back and forth in order to become Lucamon. Cool. You can't go anywhere, last I checked. Oh, actually, I could get a Pixiemon out of you. Huh. Good to know. Oh, so the only one I don't have is XVmon. Really, I don't have an XVmon. I totally thought I had an XVmon in my other playthrough. I don't want to fucking move Falcomon to my party. I'm already doing enough with Wormmon, and I'm pissed off about it, so... Is this Human Spirit of Light as well? Yes. Wait, who am I holding on to? Gabumon can do that with Human Spirit of Light? That's interesting, I didn't know that. Everyone else I've already achieved is the thing. Why can I not have Garurumon? Oh, because Cam. Because of Cam, of course. Okay, well, I might as well Digivolve him just so he's doing something in there, you know? Let's get a Frigimon on stream. I think it's very funny that Gabumon can become Frigimon, because he's like this lizard creature that becomes a wolf, and now he's becoming a snowman. ABI of 14, that is pretty impressive. Frigimon can become Angemon, I remember that. Okay, let's get a Cressamon, because I haven't had one before. That's what becomes Dianamon, I believe, and I do have a Dianamon in my other playthrough. But I've had Zudamon, I've had Monzamon. So yeah, we'll go for a Cressamon. Sounds good. I have a Galgamon, who I think I wanted to do Grapleomon with, but I've already had Grapleomon, so I should go for Mach Galgamon. Mach Galgamon? Yes. What is this Tsunamon doing? What is this creature? Hello! Yes, new entry, please. There's a baby level Digimon that I haven't unlocked yet. I have never seen this thing before. Zubamon? Like Zubat? This is bizarre. It's a neutral vaccine. Rookie? I've literally never seen this. What the fuck? What do you become? Zuba Eagermon. I could become either of these things. Or Ginryumon, which I'm already on that route anyways, so... Interesting! Okay, okay. What am I doing with this Darugamon? Is that... That's not Beelzemon, but that looks like Beelzemon's shadow is the thing. But I want it to be that. You're level 25? What is that? Is that the dark version of Justamon? Or whatever he's called? I don't know. Do you know what I'm talking about, chat? I don't know. Alright, you can't do anything right now. Wait. You can become Hisiarumon. Interesting. Yeah. So, the only one that'd be beneficial is Dragomon, which is actually your assigned evolution route anyways. I already looked at the Rapamon, Kudamon. Okay, looks like everyone on the farm is taken care of for the moment, but pretty soon, hopefully, people will be ready to do more things on the farm. I know for a fact that Metal Tournamon can't go anywhere because your ABI is absolute bullshit. Yeah. Your ABI is a 7. So I have to get you to a level 75 and then de-digivolve you to increase your ABI. Rapidmon, I also don't think can go anywhere because of ABI purposes. That's correct. Hisiarumon, same thing, I believe. Can't go anywhere because of ABI. Goldramon, I've seen this before, but I don't have an entry for it. Black Garamon, when are you gonna be ready for Lady Devimon? Level 30. What level are we at? What level are we at? We're not that far. Okay. And Wormmon. I'm so close. Also, Ice Devimon would be cool. Devimon in general is a cool design, but like Ice Devimon would be really cool. Evolution. Or tattoo, I mean. Back to my earlier point about tattoos. And this is not the Patamon that I was intending to do something with, apparently. So what am I doing with this Patamon? Was I trying to build up your cam as well? You don't even have it in you to become an Angemon. That's crazy. This Patamon needs to leave my party and just go to, like, what are you doing here? Oh dear, so the problem is there's no room. There's no room on the farm. I don't have a second farm yet. So I guess you are going to go to the Digibank, my love. Whoops. Yeah, I've already elected everybody in my party, and I'm wondering if it's time to switch up my party for the moment then, because everyone I'm working with, except for Black Adamon and Wormmon, doesn't really have any growth potential at the moment. So, I don't know. We'll keep working with this party for the time being. I shouldn't need to heal? Nope, I need to heal. That's fine. Cool. Alright, on to the next case. We've done some cleanup work. I just got a text. I'm curious if it is with regards to stream or not. No, it is not. It's Depop again. I mentioned this earlier. I'm a Depop girly. I got this off of Depop. I just got a couple more sweaters off Depop. I'm very pumped for them to arrive. I have been trying to change out my closet because it's full of man clothes. And also just, like, clothes that are, like, way too big for me in general. And Depop has been very nice for that. Also, I am learning all of these brands that, I've never once in my life cared about brands before, but I'm really enjoying cider sweaters specifically. And also Princess Polly, I'd never heard of until, like, I was a Depop girl, and now it's, like, everywhere in my life. Really enjoy their designs. I'll explain all the details. Okay, so this is the actual case that's going to move the plot forward, which I figured. We'll do this one, and then we'll have time to do the other two little ones, probably, and we'll see where we're at. We're at 43 minutes, so yeah, we've got a while. I'll explain all the details. The client this time is the local government that takes care of the utilities for Nakano. Basically, it's a bureaucratic agency. Why are you so shocked? Of course, we specialize in the supernatural and complex cybercrime, so we usually have a very specific clientele. But we cooperated very well with Detective Monteyoshi's police force, so they consider us to be a pretty good detective agency. So we've received a case from a public agency, quite a rare event. This case was originally discussed by Detective Monteyoshi with the government agency. It's a bit special, so Detective Monteyoshi passed this down to the government agency like a sort of ace up his sleeve. Now it's our case. Ooh, got it? I do got it. Good. The case is to unlock a gate in Nakano Underpass. It seems the gate is locked due to some electronic glitch and can't be opened. I'm a hacker. I can do that. Huh? What, you don't know about Nakano Underpass? It's a facility that houses the equipment used to provide Nakano's public utilities, such as power cables, water pipes, and so on. They are moving forward with a plan to improve the look of the city center above ground by housing the public utilities underground. Looks like the visible power cables and telephone poles are set to disappear in the not-too-distant future. Underneath Nakano, there is a vast complex of tunnels, so there are of course many entrances. One of these entrances is the place where the gate we need to unlock is. It is a password-protected electronic lock, but it seems some time ago it locked for no reason and no one has been able to open it since. They contacted the manufacturer, but they gave up. It If needs be, they will destroy the gate, but obviously that would incur serious costs. While the costs were discussed, a weird groaning sound was heard coming from the other side of the gate. It seems something strange is going on. The manufacturer had a bad feeling about it and didn't want to open the gate, but the government suspected criminal activity and called Matayoshi. I see. So then the buck passed to the Kurimi Detective Agency. Well, after all, we have the best people for the job if you want to access a place that is off bounds to most. This is actually a good opportunity. I have been waiting to investigate the rumors surrounding Nakano's underground system for a while. The gate in question has an electronic lock, so naturally there's a cyberspace inside it. You're the only one who can break into the gate without destroying it. We've already received permission from the government to access the underpass. Alright then, shall we go and find out what the real situation with this underground gate is? Where is that strange groaning voice coming from? What kind of strange world lies beyond the gate? This is gonna be so much fun! Hell yeah, I hope so. Huh? It's an underground gateway, so there will be just an underground tunnel behind it, right? Hee hee, have you ever heard of the stochastic process in quantum mechanics? I guess I should tell you about Schrodinger's cat. I know about Schrodinger and his cat. Until we open up the gate, we cannot know if we will find an underground tunnel or the void of space. Until you open the gate, the world is in a flux of overlapping possibilities, so just try to enjoy it. Let's go. The case is a simple matter of unlocking the gate, but what's behind the gate? Your job is to find that out. I suppose I will find that out. So I guess I've been given the URL to access the gate, then? Or am I going to Nakano Underpass? No, I'm going to Nakano Underpass specifically. And there probably will be a cutscene or someone I have to talk to or something. I don't know. I pay the rent around here. But it's gluten-free. You guys have seen, not What We Do in the Shadows. Oh my god. The Gay and Wondrous Life of Caleb Gallo. What We Do in the Shadows. They rhyme. They rhyme. Okay, Nakano Underpass. Freckle is a really important character to me as a fellow trans femme, non-binary individual who is silly and rarely sober. Digiline, oh my god. Where is my head today? I didn't fucking sleep last night because I was just like, you had a crazy dream? That's crazy. I would like you to gain cam so that I can digi-evolve you, you useless fuck. What special move cleaves in two with Nightmon's longsword? You've asked me this several times, and it's always Berserk Sword. Okay, cutscene time. Did you arrive at the underpass? The gate we need to unlock is inside. The control panel should be beside you. Do you see it? Connect jump into it and unlock the gate. You got it! Okay. What happened? What? Connect jump isn't working. That's strange. It's an electronic lock, so there should be some kind of network inside of it. Perhaps it's just that you didn't activate the connect jump properly? Right, I think it's time I verified your ability to perform a connect jump. Raise your hand. Now, concentrate. Now what? That's it. 30 minutes later, I just stand there like this in front of this gate. Don't mind me. One hour later. I don't believe this. Several hours later. 100 years later. What were you doing just now? Whatever you're doing, it seems like it's not working. Oh. Okay, so it worked in the end. Oh no, it looks like I can't verify it. Well, it seems that you can only connect jump if you feel disappointed. If I were to posit a theory as to how your connect jump works, Your ability locates a digital wave, piggybacks on it to the target location's digital space, and then enters it. That's cool. It can be a network, a PC server. It doesn't matter what the target location is. If it has digital space, then you should be able to access it. However, there seem to be certain limitations when interfering with the digital wave. In other words, when you can, and when you can't, you can't. What we've determined is that you connected before by chance, even if there are specific reasons why you were able to each time. Put simply, cause and effect are connected to the digital waves. Wait a second, how could you connect jump to this time then? I don't have any proof to support my answer, but perhaps there were others like you who tried and failed to open the lock and were disappointed? Yes, disappointment is definitely key. I rambled on long enough, please get this lock open as quickly as you can. I love the implication that I'm only successful at my digital girl abilities whenever I am upset. They're emotional powers. I'm Starfire, but like, if she was depressed. So Raven, basically. That's like a dream Halloween costume for me. I want to be Starfire or Raven, and I want someone else to be Raven or Starfire. I cosplayed Starfire at a convention in high school. It was okay. I want to improve upon it. I'm an adult now. I'm more hot. I got a smaller waist. I want to show it off. Nice. So why is this a 3-star difficulty case, and yet the digital space is, still baby level Digimon? I'm coming across. Why am I yawning so much? No treasure chest, no medals, no items. I don't need to go to the Digilab currently. Whoa, what is that thing over there that looks cool? Was there one on this side? Yeah! Okay, I remember how to do this. I gotta copy and paste, and then it's gonna open up the portal, and I can keep moving. Thank you. Yellow! So are those like thigh-high socks that she's wearing, or are they tights? Because they're just like suspended on her thighs is the thing. And I am quite curious. There must be some... Because she's not wearing, what are those called? They're like not suspenders, but they're suspenders like for your tights, basically. But they don't come all the way up to her waistline, and they're not connected. So they're not, like, I couldn't call them tights. What are those called? Stockings? Are they stockings? Have you guys ever seen Panty and Stocking? That is a weird anime. That's one of those animes that's, like, very much anime. Like, it just does all of the tropes at the same time. Cool. Oh, no, the door is the previous location. Got it. It's a Lopmon and Terriermon! Look at they're my children! These are the other two that I would love to get tattooed. Oh, I just munched you. Straight to hell. But, like, I feel as though a Terriermon-Lopmon duo tattoo is so tacky. That's the thing about, like, first of all, getting an anime tattoo to begin with is a lot. But getting specifically... I don't know, that one feels, like, too easy, almost. I don't know if that makes sense. But... Terriermon is, and has always been, and will always be, my favorite. I'm just a green girly. I'm not even wearing my green glasses right now. I'm doing a whole pink and red thing right now. But neon green is my color. That's why my name is Neon Fairy. I have neon green glasses. I have a neon green buzz cut. I have a Karopi lamp that's neon green over here. My nightlight is neon green. So, I don't know. But Terriermon, that's my guy. So there's a different door that I am meant to open. Well, that's the exit, though. That's where I came from. So I don't understand where this door is that you're pushing me towards. Have I completely, like, just walked away from it? I feel like I should also turn on high security because this is pissing me off. All these children. These literal babies that are challenging me and not giving me any... Not giving me any EXP. EXP. Ugh. You guys, I should have a cup of coffee. Or something. It's literally 8:30 p.m. I don't know what has gotten into me. Oh, so I can exit. I think that's... I'm not paying attention. I did that because the gate is now open. So I can actually, like, leave the digital space and just go back to the real world, and the gate is unlocked because I did the thing in the digital space, which was unlock the gate from the inside, copying and pasting. Pay attention, Euphemia. Oh my god, that'd be so helpful. Crazy! Okay. It has occurred to me. I'm doing the thing, I promise. I'm not wasting your time. I'm so sorry. Please don't judge me. Or a Digivice tattoo would be cool. I once met a drag queen that had a massive Digivice tattooed on the inside of her thigh. Interesting spot for a Digivice. But it was really cool. It was all line work. My eyes are watering. Do you ever do that whenever you're tired? Your eyes just, like, start... Like, when I'm really sleepy, it looks like I'm crying for no reason. Also, I don't know if it's allergies or just, like, being a person. My eyes just, like, be watering in general, like, randomly. Okay, so the gate... Yes. Alright. I feel like in Hacker's Memory, we didn't have to do any of this. So I guess they just unlocked it for us. Because these games happen simultaneously, in theory. It seems you managed to unlock the gate, so thanks for that. It must have been easy for you, given your skill. What? There's a bit of a labyrinth in the underground tunnel? What do you mean by a bit? Is there any sign of Digimon or an eater in there? I see. It is strange to just see a small section of labyrinth. Hee hee. I know I said we couldn't expect what we would find, but I wasn't expecting that. I believe we have witnessed a special digital wave occurrence. It's as if some kind of current. I see. This is definitely a ley line. Have you ever heard of ley lines before? There are many in Tokyo. They are also called dragon chains. Dragon signifies the undulating landscape, the hills and mountains. The dragon chain is what we call the flow of the land's spirit. It's well known that Sosei Tenkai, advisor to Ieyasu Tokugawa, turned Edo into a great feng shui city. It is said that he built a waterway and path to lead the chi from Mount Fuji in Tokyo Bay to Edo Castle. Of particular note in this instance are Kan Eiji and Asakusa Shrine to the northeast and Zojoji and Hiei Shrine to the southwest, all big religious institutions. In Feng Shui, those directions are thought to draw negative energy their way. The shrines hold big festivals to purge and expel that energy. And if you look at the lines that connect Buddhist temples Kan Eiji and Zojoji and Shinto shrines Asakusa and Hiei, you'll find that they cross right inside old Edo Castle, home to today's Tokyo Imperial Palace. It's really quite fascinating to see, hee hee. Nowadays, the waterways have been swapped out for rail lines and radio towers to the dot to the northeast and southwest. You could say that we finished what Tenkai started. Viewed from the eyes of current society, those rail lines and radio towers are artificial ley lines that supplement the old roads and waterways. Why can't I talk today? Oh my god. Naturally, when you're standing underground, where you're standing underground constitutes another ley line running through Tokyo too. Not just any ley line either, the one that's believed to emanate from Mount Fuji is supposed to run right through there. The man-made tunnel layered on top of it allows the digital waves to keep flowing in perpetuity. It's really a peculiar thing going on down there. That's what's producing this quasi-labyrinth you're seeing before you. Knowing that, those weird voices that people are supposedly hearing probably belong to Digimon that aren't appearing as a result. I could go on for a while yet about the subject, but you at least somewhat get what I'm saying, right? Aha, I'll take that to mean you understood it well enough then. At this point, your work is essentially done, but we can't exactly just ignore this newfound discovery of yours either. Why don't you go a little further in and check things out for me? Doing some reconnaissance. Okay. Immediately run into an obstacle. I'm gonna go left. So yes, there's a cutscene. Okay. The tunnel just keeps on going, you say? If it stays on course like that, you're going to end up in Roppongi, which would mean... You know, this reminds me of something else I've heard about before. As I mentioned before, Tokyo's ley lines stem from Mount Fuji, which is of course not at all that a coincidence given that it's a sacred place. And the energy takes old highways like the Koshu Kaido and the Tokaido to get from Tokyo from Mount Fuji. That energy joins up with underground waterways going along the highways that carry Mount Fuji's snowmelt to Tokyo, flowing into the city together. One theory holds that the first place where that water appears above ground after reaching Tokyo happens to be where else but Nakano. Put simply, all the ley lines that flow throughout Tokyo could well be coming out of our own stomping grounds, believe it or not. Wouldn't that be amazing to think about if it turned out to be true? Okay, well, it's going to be true. I know this for a fact. Whoa. Stop right there. Don't go any further. You're standing at the border of the municipality. Go any further and you'll be in central government territory. That's a hive we'd best not poke. Color me intrigued, though. That's a hell of a thing to stumble into just walking around inside that tunnel. We aren't prepared just yet to pick that sort of fight. There's still too much we don't know. This little tangent of ours has gone on long enough, I think. Head back the way you came and regroup at the office. You got it, girly. I'm gonna eat dinner, have a great rest of your stream. Oh my god, thank you, Zen. Though it's not as strong as we're used to, that tunnel is causing a digital shift. We should probably keep it locked up before, after all. I have no idea how I'm going to explain all of this to our client. No matter how you spin it, it'll probably all be a lot to take in. I wouldn't be surprised if we come away looking even sketchier than we already do. Let's just let Detective Monteyoshi deal with it. Some jobs are just best left to others. You're curious what exactly was actually beyond where you stopped? That makes two of us, believe me. Actually, while you were on your way back, I decided to look into it a little bit. Apparently, what you found was a Kamoshida research lab of all things. Oh, what a coincidence. Oh, don't be dense. I told you that area is under the jurisdiction of the central government. That's not the sort of place you wander into for fun. If nothing else, it indicates that Kamoshida and the government have a tighter relationship than what we had previously suspected. Going after Kamoshida could well mean that we'd also be ruffling the government's feathers. The government has feathers? The government is a furry? That's why we can't be hasty right now. We'll do what we can to prepare and cross that bridge when we come to it. We've come to the bridge, Queen! We've come to the I stood at the end of the I was waiting! This is just a guess on my end, but I imagine it was Kamoshida that changed the password on that door and rendered it impossible to get open. They probably weren't counting on us being able to actually break in and snoop around. Knowing that, it could well serve as our ace in hole. Just ace in hole, nothing else. It could well serve as our ace in hole later when the time does come to confront them, hopefully unawares. But again, let's not worry about hashing out the details until we have to, and just be grateful we have that up our sleeve if need be. On that note, I realize this case is technically closed, but what do you say about heading over to Roppongi for me one more time? I would love to go to Roppongi. Roppongi is so cute if you ever get the chance to go to Tokyo. There's a lot of places I can recommend, but like Roppongi, Great district. Roppongi has a hedgehog cafe. You've heard of cat cafes. Roppongi has, I think, the world's first, or at least Japan's first, hedgehog cafe. It's really cool. I don't mean on official business. Rather, I'm keen on doing a little independent intelligence gathering for our own internal use. Surely you're interested in knowing why Kamoshida has built a research lab underneath the Metropolitan Office too, right? So how about you just walk on through the front door there and see what you can find? Sound good? Sounds great. So I'm going back to Roppongi. I'm going to Roppongi is what I have understood. Nope, I'm going to the Tokyo Metropolitan Office. Oh, are you here for a tour of the lobby? Please, come on inside. Earnest civil servant. You must be confused. Let me explain. Construction on this Metropolitan Office isn't entirely complete as of yet. Well, it was at one point, that is, until a major firm came in and it was decided the upper floors merited additional construction. As such, while that's going on, the lobby here remains free and open to the public to visit. So you just guard this enormous building that people are only allowed inside one floor of? Did you make it inside the Metropolitan Office? Alright, I got you. So they're alright with you hanging around the lobby. Well, that makes our work a little easier then. Go on in. All you need at this point is a terminal somewhere so you can infiltrate their systems. Piece of cake at this stage, I'd say. So once you find a terminal, just slip on in and work your magic like always. Wish I was there to see it myself. Seems like quite the sight. It reminds me of the Tower at Babel in a way. Huh, guess I'm starting to ramble again, though. Don't worry about me. Feel free to get back to your work now. This isn't work! You said that! This isn't work! I'm off-grid right now. I'm off the clock. I'm doing this. We're doing reconnaissance. There's a case later on in Hacker's Memory that involves this building and elevators. I think I talked about this in a previous stream. This game loves to make really complicated, long-ass puzzles for no reason. And it was this entire, like, 70-foot, or 70-floor building. And there was, like, 9 elevators per floor, and each one would go to, like, 3 specific floors, but not in order. And you had to, like, keep changing floors, like, up a couple, down a couple, to, like, eventually get all the way to the top floor. It was the most ridiculous thing. There's a small digital shift happening here. Is something wrong out there? Oh, you found a terminal that's digital shifting a little. Huh, if this shift is weak while still prominent enough for you to notice it, it could be a sign this place will turn into a labyrinth later on. It does, fun fact! Well, for now, try connect jumping into it. We have no idea what could be inside there, so stay on your feet, alright? Got it, boss. I love the connect jump animation so much, I will say. Okay. Does that go somewhere? Oh, I can't jump off of here? Alright, hang on. Whoops! Not what I wanted to do. Hi, security. Thank you. Also, let me save momentarily. Wow, okay, that did nothing. And they continue to be rookies! Give me something good to eat! I'm starving! I actually am kind of hungry. So I'm a Winco bitch since moving to Portland. It took me a while to find a good grocery store here. I feel like I've probably talked about this already on stream, but Portland hates a chain unless it's a local one, which I appreciate, but makes things difficult to discover sometimes. You gotta really know a local. They gotta teach you everything. And that includes grocery stores. Winco is phenomenal. They're union-owned, and they're all bulk foods, and they're so goddamn cheap. There is not Winco, unfortunately, near near enough at least to make it like reasonable to commute on public transit and get groceries near my new place. I do live next door to Trader Joe's though. And so I've been exploring their gluten-free aisle because I have celiac, and I will say I just tried these egg rolls, not egg rolls like Chinese egg rolls, but like wraps, I mean, that are made out of like egg whites. Because they're like a gluten-free alternative to tortillas, basically. Quite good for making quesadillas, actually. It does, like, when you fry them, like, it does have that, like, kind of omelet taste, which isn't really my thing, but it's faint, and also it's so lovely to have. Because gluten-free tortillas are always, like, literally this big. Like, you can't make a quesadilla with them. You can't make a taco with them. Like, I don't know what you do with a gluten-free tortilla, but it's not that. Um, so it's lovely to be able to make a quesadilla or just like actually have a large enough tortilla shape that I can like put things in, you know? I do really appreciate that. So I'm trying it out. I don't know. I'm always trying new gluten-free alternatives for things because giving up bread is like more difficult than you might think. Bread isn't literally everything. Like literally everything has gluten. Um, and every dish ever that I like to make and know how to cook is heavily reliant upon like there being a bread of some kind. Like I can't even make myself a sandwich. Like I have to be so conscious about these things. I got this new gluten-free bread as well that I made myself breakfast with, and it was mediocre. Um, as most gluten-free breads are, but Trader Joe's has, and I've had them before, they're really good, actually. They have these gluten-free English muffins that make phenomenal garlic bread if you just like bake them in the oven. Um, they get a really nice consistency to them. They're like I've only ever made them into garlic bread before. I've never used them for English muffin purposes. I've just exclusively bought them to make gluten-free garlic bread. Phenomenal. Recommend. Trader Joe's, everyone. Okay. Oh, do I want to jump off of this? Presumably. So I got the thing that I needed to get, I guess. Did I just exit? Did I just fucking exit? Like an asshole? Yes, I did. Whoopsies. I wanted the other one. Making sure there wasn't another place. Yeah, because we've already explored all of that over there to be explored. I opened the chest, and then I came back around. So now I can continue onwards into the digital space. Enough with walkable cities, we need fuckable cities. You know what I mean? Digital spaces give me that vibe. Not fuckable cities, walkable cities, but, what the fuck am I saying? Ah! I'm crashing big time, folks. I'm falling asleep in real time. My teddy bears are in the way. I'm just trying to get through this maze. I don't know. Maybe today is like the one day this month that I'll have a cigarette. I don't smoke Oh, there's an eater. There's an eater waiting for me. Okay. Give me a second. There's an eater. Alright. I don't smoke cigarettes. I prefer to smoke other things. But I don't even know what things I can say on the stream. I never fucking know what I can say on Twitch, and I just say it anyways. But I had a friend visit me a couple of months ago, and she smokes, and I knew she was going to ask me if I had a cigarette when she was staying, so I bought a pack in preparation for her visit. And then she came and visited, and I was so proud to say that I had a cigarette ready to go for her when she wanted it. But the thing is, I don't, like, I have a cigarette, like, once every couple of months, maybe. Like, I'll finish someone else's cigarette, you know? If I'm, like, really drunk, like, maybe I'll, like, have a couple of puffs, but, like, otherwise, I'm a lady. I don't buy my own cigarettes. I don't buy cigarettes in general. This is the only pack I've ever bought before, and I bought it for someone else. But she couldn't take. Oh, I killed the eater in one shot. Okay. Alright, that was short lived. Um, the point is, I have this pack of cigarettes that is like, I don't know, 4 months old now or some shit. Um, no, maybe more like 2 months. Maybe not that long, but like definitely a couple months at least. And it's just like on my desk. I'm like looking at it right now, and I think it's very funny. So, so you found an eater inside there after all. But you couldn't find any other evidence of note? Hee hee, you're not seeing the forest for the trees here, Yukiko. The fact that there was an eater inside the terminal at all is big evidence in and of itself. Regardless, let's call it a day here. Get on back to the office now. I'm getting back to the office. That was probably hard work going all over the place today, but thanks to you, I think I'm starting to piece it all together now. While you were out and about, I decided to measure the digital waves coming out of that building. And I found out that the Metropolitan Office itself is one big digital wave force field. Crazy! It's almost like the Metropolitan Office is connected to Kamoshito, and also later on becomes a digital space. Because it does. Haha. From what I can tell, energy is flowing straight into the Metropolitan Office via the ley line inside Nakano Underpass. So that underground lab Kamoshito has beneath the building is probably controlling the energy flow. You remember what I said about ley lines when you were inside that tunnel, don't you? I sure do. There are two things at play here, the natural energy flow from the Earth along the ley lines, and digital waves emanating from a sea of electrons. If you can make a massive structure like the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Office a hub for those things, then you can manipulate their flow. Why do they need to do it that way? Well, for one, digital waves might be invisible to the naked eye, but they have mass and therefore require a vessel. And the bigger the vessel is that contains those waves, the more energy you can build up. It probably also explains the new construction going on, as more space would mean that much more energy Kamoshito could stockpile. The extra energy would then go on to impact the office beyond the facility, hence the digital shift you ran into in the lobby. And with any good digital shift comes an eater, of course. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that place goes labyrinthine eventually. It does! It literally does! I keep saying this. Queen, listen to me. But we don't have to be concerned about that threat anymore now that you've cleared up the joint. Now that you've cleaned the joint up. I've cleaned the joint? I cleaned the joint? Did I? I like a joint. On the other hand, it's worrying in its own way that things resolved so cleanly this time. Yeah, clean joint, you know? The fact that digital waves can be so concentrated in such small quantities as to attract individual eaters and produce a microlabyrinth is scary. If you hadn't been there, it might well not have been caught until much later. The whole thing doesn't sit well with me at all. This case has taught us that there's technology that can mostly suppress large amounts of digital waves, as they're built up and placed wherever. The deliberate and calculated nature of it all indicates that somebody's got big plans in the works, suffice it to say. This, of course, calls for more investigating. We need to figure out how long this has all been going on, and just what exactly it's for. Let's keep our eyes peeled as we move forward, Yukiko. We're onto something here, I know it. Cool. I wanted to mention earlier, on a point that Yukiko had made, Kyoko, your job is really admirable. Keep it up. One way or another, we'll definitely deal with Kamoshito when the time is right. Kyoko was talking about, during the case earlier, how there was the building in Nakano specifically designed for, like, housing energy and stuff, right? So this is a really interesting phenomenon architecturally that happens in a lot of metropolitan areas, where you have things like power grids and power lines and, like, not nuclear energy, but just like energy-based things that, like, have to be housed inside of buildings of some sort. And to comply with local architectural laws, they disguise them as, like, apartment buildings. So if you ever see, like, an apartment building or, like, a building of some kind that, like, looks fake, if you know what I mean, like, it has, like, fake windows or, like, fake doors and stuff on it, it probably houses, like, energy or, like, boilers or like, some bullshit like that. So there's some YouTube video I saw on this recently where, like, they did an investigation of, like, all these major cities with, like, really prominent examples of buildings like this, but It's an ongoing phenomenon that happens. So do we have more cases besides these ones? No. No. What's your cam at, Wormmon? 84. I'm really putting in the effort, guys. I really am. Okay. So here's the plan. We're gonna go to the Digilab and we're gonna change up the entire team. And then we're gonna do some grinding momentarily. Because my thought process, I was just looking at chat, why did Zen's font color change? That's strange. We're gonna change up our team. Oh, you only have 2 more minutes to develop. That's cool. I actually didn't need to be on the farm. I meant to go to the other one. I always go to the wrong one because I'm an asshole. We're gonna change up our team. Hisiarumon, I'm gonna replace you with this Darugamon. The Repamon, one of the Repamons is going somewhere, and I gotta figure out which Repamon is going somewhere. Oh, I guess I already changed the Repamon into something else. You're not the good Kudamon. You are the good Kudamon. Falcomon I could put in my party, but he needs cam, I'm pretty sure, and I'm not trying to do a cam-based thing. I don't know. Rapidmon. I have this Volcanamon now. I might as well do something with him, you know. I'm just changing everyone around because, my current party, no one has a high enough ABI to go anywhere. And so I'm going to start training some other Digimon on the battlefield rather than just at the farm for the moment. Yeah. So, alright. Darugamon will shortly become whatever this is. That's my plan. Black Gatomon will shortly become Lady Devimon. Wormmon will shortly become Hoodymon. Volcanamon, oh, I don't have any of these, actually, and you can't become any of them anyways. ABI have 80, Jesus fucking Christ. Who is this guy? Oh my god. And Zubamon... I don't know. Side note stream, / my one singular viewer. I have to run to the bathroom. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna save and, like, leave us right here for the moment. And I'll be as quick as possible. I hate that this happens in the middle of stream. I felt it coming on and I was like, no, I'm gonna be fine. And all of a sudden I was like, nope, no, I'm not. Alright, I've saved. I will be back momentarily. Thank you very much. Whew, okay, alrighty. I was not gone that long, I hope. I still have one viewer. Phenomenal. Thank you for your continued patience. Alrighty. Let's get back to it. What we're in the middle of doing? Oh, perfect timing. Digimon message. This Kudamon just like won't shut up. Maybe it's because I had to. Kudamon, they just like kept asking me shit. I don't know. Nothing else here. Nothing there still, so. Ooh, excuse me. Sorry, chat. The farm developed me an item, by the way. Okay, whatever. Can you develop me something that, like, increases cam instead, maybe? That would be crazy. Okay. Anyhow. Everyone's training. They're gonna lose a lot of cam, but they're gonna gain some ABI, and that's what everyone needs right now. Otherwise, I have a new team. Let's check them out. I want to organize. Black Adamon, you should be in the party. Whoops. And the Darugamon just needs to level up, I believe. Doesn't need cam to Digivolve. So I'm going to move the Darugamon with the Volcanomon just because he's the strongest guy I have right now, and I want to ensure that I've got some safety nets there. Okay. So, moving on. We have about 30 minutes. There's a lot of action over at Shibuya Records in Shibuya. You've been there, right? I have. I have lived there. It's crazy. I want to go to a record store. When I moved to Portland, one of the things I left behind was my record player because I never used it enough, and it's heavy, and it's like a lot to transport a record player and all of your records. So it was like one of the things that I was like, I'm gonna leave this at my parents' house. I don't care about this. But now that I'm here, I really regret it. I wish I had a record player with me. There are some cool ass record stores that I've been to since moving to Portland. Where's the... Over here. I could just buy another record player, though. My music taste has changed so much that I could just do that. I kind of just want a record player so that I can play, Ooh, hello, item. Kiwimon medal. Am I going inside? What am I doing? I don't think I've ever been inside before. No, I have. Never mind. Okay. Cool. My music taste has changed so much, but what I was saying is I'd probably just get records of, like, symphony performances, basically, just, like, play in the background. Very classical style type beat, you know? Stretch, yawn, zzz. Yeah, me too, girl. That's what I'm doing. Ah, what? Who? He. Sorry, I can't believe I conked out like that in front of a customer. All the crazy things around here in the last couple days have really tuckered me out. A cyber sleuth? You do random acts of kindness and sleuthing? Haha, that's awesome. Eep, I really shouldn't be talking to customers like this, my bad. Let's start from the top, I'll be on the ball this time. Okay. Interesting. So I spoke to her for a second. Nothing else going on here? We're just in a little... Okay. I guess I'll go back outside. Like, was that it? She's probably the minute I get back to the office, she's gonna be at the office with a case. Is that the case? Is that what's gonna happen? I think it's what's gonna happen. Is she's gonna come to the office with a case. Like whenever I had to go see my classmate in the K Cafe last time, just for him to show up and do a case. Let's see here. Let's see here. Stop yawning. Why did I go to the 3rd floor? That was on accident. The detective agency is this way. I know that. And yet every time I go the wrong place. Would it be cracked if I chewed gum on stream? Could I do that? No, that'd probably be a lot for the microphone to handle. I don't know. I just went there, and you know what? Nothing happened. It was crazy. I had a cutscene with a girl. It was really weird. I'm going to go to Eden, and I'm going to do some grinding for a minute. And we'll see what else happens. You know, I have been sitting on some pretty big tea, I suppose. Oh, look at our new team. Oh, this is so exciting. I've kind of been seeing this guy as of late. And I really like him, which is scary because neither of us are necessarily looking for a relationship, capital R. Although I would be happy to be in one with him. Don't tell him that though. Not that he watches these, but yeah, it's been going really well. He drove me home in the storm last night. It was very sweet. So I have high hopes. We're supposed to be going out. So I mentioned earlier, tomorrow night is my friend Zen's birthday. Zen, who was in chat earlier. We're all gonna have a birthday dinner, and then afterwards, I'm going on another date with him. This will be our 4th date. So I'm very excited. I think it's pretty cool. My roommate, actually funny enough, just started seeing someone at the exact same time as me. And so now, like, every day, the two of us just keep gushing about, like, oh, so, like, what's going on with, like, the person you're seeing? And it's, like, all very silly. So... we're going to a barcade, he told me. That's the plan, at least. Also, so I have to dress nice, for Zen's birthday party. And then I also wanted to dress nice for this date in general. And I have this, like, outfit picked out, I think. One of my other coworkers just texted me, because she'll also be there, at the birthday dinner, not at the date. But maybe, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But she was like, what are you wearing tomorrow? I haven't responded yet, because I, like, had to go back to stream. But, I don't know about you, but I have to look at my phone when I'm on the toilet. Like... I sanitize my phone, believe me. Like, I don't be touching stuff, but, like, I can't pee if I don't have the Tumblr app open. Like, it's not happening. I sit down, I drop my pants, but I will not be peeing until the Tumblr app is open on my phone and I am scrolling Tumblr, and then I can pee. So, I'm always just, like, looking at my phone on the toilet. But, which is probably gross, I don't know. Can I talk about this on stream? I don't fucking care. The point is, I saw that my friend Camille texted me and was like, what are you wearing to the dinner tomorrow? And so I've been thinking about it, but as of right now at least, does this go anywhere? What the fuck is this? I'm planning to wear, I got this cow print sweater vest from Depop, of course. And I want to wear it with this cute little mini skirt and some fishnets, I think. And that would be exciting. So the thing is, I like really outdid myself on our first date. I dressed in this like leather puff sleeve blouse and my favorite pair of skinny jeans and like these really cute heels. Like I looked very good on our first date. Like he wore a hoodie, and this is like no shade at him. Like he just dresses in hoodies mostly, but like he wore a hoodie, and I showed up. Like I did a whole thing with my earrings, and I was wearing this adorable little leather blouse, and I don't know. So every time I see him, I feel like I want to one up myself, and also I'm like trying. I keep saying this. I'm like trying to clear out my closet. If anyone in chat, or if you know anyone that would like a lot of men's clothes size large to extra large, I now wear a size men's extra small, by the way, or a women's small or medium. So like I had a crazy growth spurt, I guess we can call it. And my closet does not suit me stylistically or size wise whatsoever. As I begin my transition and also just like other things, so I'm like trying to always wear new outfits and like get new things in general that feel more me. So I'm experimenting a little bit in like my presentation. I'm dressing the way I've always wanted to dress, you know, theoretically. Like I always like wanted, like I had a very good sense of style. I just couldn't execute it because I didn't feel safe to execute it. And now I'm finally at a point where like I'm beginning to like let myself be more honest with my expression and stuff. So it's all new, it's all exciting. I don't know. I'm also starting estrogen soon. I don't know if I talked about this or not, but I'm excited for that. I was supposed to be on it much sooner than I'm not on it yet, but like I should have already been on it by now. Um, there's been a lot of delays with my doctor, which is out of my control, and unfortunately, just I'm a very impatient individual. If I don't get like if I want something, if I do not get it immediately, like I move on. I don't want it anymore. Like that's how I feel about dating too. It's like if I want to do this and you don't want to do this, I'm not simping. I'm not waiting for you. I am moving on. Goodbye. Okay. Understood. So that's how I feel about estrogen. I had like it took me a while. I thought about it on and off, and I wasn't sure if it was for me. And finally, I decided that yeah, I think I want to do it. And I had the appointment, and they were like, okay, it should be like a week, and then now it's been like 5 weeks, and there's still been like no progress because a lot of shit happened that was out of my control, and it's really annoying. Um, and I just am continuing to like not really move forward with it. I just feel quite stuck and frustrated. So I don't know. I'm not saying I don't want to do estrogen anymore. I definitely still do, but like I'm not as excited anymore. Like it has run out of battery. Like I have lost the momentum now that it has taken so long to get to where we are. Oh, I love his little victory pose. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. What a man. Peak Digimon design. I always say this. Peak Digimon design are the ones that are like mostly human, but like not. Because they have like a mask over their face or just like some ridiculous bullshit. I actually think Lucamon is the most human Digimon character. Because he's like the only human Digimon character I can think of that doesn't have his face covered with a mask of some kind. Like Vandamon and like other like Myotismon I know is like pretty human, but he has a mask and like doesn't cover his face the way that like the helmets do on like Angelomon and whatnot. But like um where was I going with that? Lucamon just straight up is a little like human boy. Like that's just a human boy. Like yes, he's an angel. He's a little seraph, but like he's just that's a human boy. Like, at least my Otismon has, like, purple skin or something, you know? And, like, you can kind of feign some sort of disbelief. And he's, like, humanoid, but not completely... He's Digimon enough. Or, like... I don't know. Puppetmon, for instance. Or not Puppetmon. Puppetmon's a cool design. Piedmon, for instance, is just like straight up like that's humanoid, but like Digimon enough. You know, like because it's human shaped, but he has like the helmet thing going on. But he's also like got this clown vibe happening, and he just doesn't feel like a human. He feels like an otherworldly creature. Lusamon does not. Lusamon walked out of the Bible. Like literally, I never read the Bible before, but like John and Henry, they were talking about Lusamon when they saw angels. They were talking about Digimon. Just like Homestuck is about COVID fundamentally. When they, because you're stuck at home. Same joke, same energy there, is my point. I don't know if I've talked about this yet on stream. That's another one of my shameful interests. I I did unfortunately start reading Homestuck when I was 11, um, which is the right age to start reading Homestuck. It's definitely too young to read it, but it is the right age to start reading it. I started reading it during one of the first Gigapauses when I was a kid, and I believe Homestuck finished my senior year of high school. That was 2018, right? Yeah. That was the year I graduated high school. So I read it from like 5th grade through 12th grade. I was reading Homestuck as it was coming out. So that's something about me that maybe gives you a new perspective. I don't know, gives you new opinions about my content, my humor, just the way I am as a person. There are several Homestuck things on my desk and in this bedroom in general. You would never know. You can't see them. I need to get like a more interesting backdrop. You can see, however, Jungle Skog in my bed. They have that. There's like that joke always that like trans girls love the Blaha from IKEA, the shark. Um, I'm different. I have a Jungle Skog, which is the giant IKEA bear. I don't dislike the Blaha. I just like I wasn't a part of the Blaha craze. But actually, funny enough, my senior year of college was when I bought my Jungle Skog. So I had moved back to Ohio to graduate. This was like pandemic part 2 of like what are we in, like part 11 now or something? I don't even fucking know. I graduated college in 2021. So yeah, this was winter 2020. I moved back to Ohio and I remember moving into my apartment by myself. My college town was like completely empty because it was winter, but also like everyone was home for holidays and also just like not coming back to campus because of COVID. So there was like no one in the entire city that I went to school. It was a really bizarre feeling. It was just so empty. And I was trying to find a job, but like everything was closed because there were no customers coming in, so like they couldn't open things. And also COVID, you know, and it was chaos. In the midst of all of that, I moved into this apartment by myself. I actually moved into my apartment on Christmas Day, I think, or something crazy. And I was so sad and lonely, and I saw Jungle Skog. I saw Jungle Skog on the internet, and his face was so sweet and so earnest, and I was like so starved for like any kind of like companionship or just like thing to do. And I was like really high in my apartment one night, and I just like saw a picture of Jungle Skog and began sobbing and just purchased him right then and there. He cost me like $70. Like I'm not like to like buy Jungle Skog and like have him shipped to my house was expensive. They do cost that much because they're just giant teddy bears. But yeah, he still brings me that much joy to this day. Like I look at his face and I could just burst into tears every time. I don't know what it is. I have a lot of stuffed animals in general. I should show you guys sometime when I got a webcam, maybe. But I could do a whole room tour. That would be cute. I do want to get a webcam also to do more video content in general beyond just streaming. Um, I'm really interested in doing YouTube more seriously besides just my VODs. I don't know all the content I want to make, but I do know that I want to make it. And that that's reason enough, you know? Again, if you want me to have a webcam, if you'd like to help me support, if you'd like to help me support, if you'd like to help support me in the process of getting a webcam, um, you can donate to my Ko-fi, which is still not yet linked, but will be soon. But it is just Neon Fairy, just like my Twitch handle. Same for my YouTube and my Tumblr. That's all Neon Fairy, 3041. And my Twitter is Fairy K. It's the only one that's different. These are all linked in my Twitch bio if you guys are interested, though. So it's F41RYK. That is my Twitter. Not that I really use Twitter other than to, like, text my doll friends and talk about hookups. So, but this guy that I was talking about earlier, not a hookup, which I'm happy about. I don't know if other, like, gay people have experienced this. I mean, I know that they have, but, like, a lot of my experience with dating historically has been, why do I keep missing? Why is this guy so, like, fast or something? A lot of my dating experience has been, like, purely driven by boredom and horniness, I guess, but, like, just boredom mostly. I kind of was like, I just want someone to be in love with me for the longest time, but I don't really know if I'm looking to be in love with someone, you know, or like commit those kinds of feelings to another person. Like, I enjoy casual relationships to some extent. This is a long roundabout way of saying I'm tired of hookup culture and meeting gay people who only want that. Like, it's a nice refresher to meet someone who, like, yeah, we can have sex, but like we can also have a conversation, and I enjoy talking to you regularly, you know? And I really like this guy for that reason, because he's fun to hang out with. And my friends approve of him. They got to meet him the other day. We went out dancing. Super fun. I wore this ridiculous cowgirl outfit, basically. Another Depop sweater I was wearing. Um, but he's a good dancer. I'm a good dancer, if you didn't know. But he's a very good dancer, too. And we had a good time. I like being around him. I hope this is fine to talk about on stream. And, like, maybe in, like, 2 years, I'll have, like, a huge following or something, and I'll look back on these streams and be like, oh my god, like, I forget that guy's name now or something. Or, like, maybe we're dating, I don't know, but crazy. I was just talking to him about this, actually. We were discussing, like, dating in general and our histories. Um, I guess I am polyamorous. I don't identify with the label polyamorous specifically, but, I do not sway towards monogamy, I suppose. So I guess that does make me polyamorous in that regard. My senior year of college, same year that I had to go and buy Jungle Skull because I was so sad, I had 3 boyfriends at the same time. They all knew each other. It was like a consensual thing. Or they all knew about each other at least. Um, but I look back on that a lot because I have yet to recreate that sense. Um, I was very spoiled in my college town, which was a very unfortunate gay population. Like, it was small, and I basically like dated and or fucked like everyone in that circle. But like there was a period of time where I was at least seeing 3 of them at the same time, you know, and it was fun for me, I guess. My point is, historically, I have done the whole like dating around and like dating multiple people and seeing multiple people and stuff like that. And it's fine. I'm gonna do one of the property ones for Terriermon just because we've got 10 minutes left. I don't know if I want to do a big case. Um, oh, where's this one located? Colon level 1 also. Okay, cool. Um, what I was saying is just that, like, I have historically been doing this dating thing where, like, I see more than one person at a time because you never want to commit to one specific individual because you know that they're not going to commit to you, because that's just like what gay dating is. Like, everyone always has multiple talking stages or whatever going on. Hi, detective, I'm so glad you came. I dropped my precious thing somewhere, and that's not good at all. I probably lost it somewhere around colon level 1 if I had to guess. Can you go out there and look for it for me? I'll make it worth your trouble. I sure can, Terriermon. You're the love of my life. Moments, dude. But what I am trying to say is, I have had fun having multiple people. Is it literally this? That's it? I just had to like walk 2 feet? Wow. Okay, cool. I've had fun dating multiple people at the same time and like sleeping around and like going on dates and like, just hooking up and being casual. And that's fine. I'd like to do that more seriously with one person. Or maybe like 2 specific people rather than like, 10 different people that I see like every once in a while sparingly. I want more consistency. I just want people to be nice to me. Is what I want. Yeah, you found it. Yeah, you didn't drop it that far away. I'll be a lot more careful with it from now on, I promise. Oh, and your reward's back at your office. Hope you like it. Alright, that was the whole fucking case. That's really funny. Okay, cool. Should we do the other one then? I'll go report this. We have 7 minutes. I can go a little bit over. Yeah, I know. I can go a little bit over because I did have to run to the bathroom, and I feel like this has been a slow stream. I've just been like sleepy all stream for whatever reason. So let's do this main case that's gonna progress the storyline. We'll do it. Yep, here it is, the Shibuya Records case. I had to go talk to that girl so this would show up, so it all makes sense now. I figured. Okay, weird pranks at Shibuya Records where I work. Oh, I got another farm expansion plugin. Cool. Alright, girly pop, talk me through this case. Hi. Ooh, wow, like clockwork, Jesus Christ. You're the Cyber Sleuth, huh? Here to take the case? It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Reiko Tawa. I'm a bit of an otaku. Honestly, I'm a huge otaku. Anime and music are my weakness. Anime and anime music are my weakness. Okay, that's cute. So I got a part-time job here in Shibuya Records. Oh right, you want to know more about the case? Can do. There's been a bunch of weird stuff going on in the store, like pranks or something. The CDs on display keep switching without me switching them. Plus, this weird, amateur kind of CD keeps popping up right in the middle. It's not just weird, it's freaking me out. The police said they couldn't do a thing about it. I can't eat, I can't sleep, it's a problem. I mean, you seem quite fine to me, my love, but okay. I mean, there's gotta be an explanation, right? Someone's gotta be doing this. Please, please, please won't you find out why, pretty please? Strange pranks. I'm gonna ask the patrons of the store. Do you think they just, like, live here? Just, like, all the time? They're just here? Huh? Something you need? You're the one investigating the weird stuff going on. I'm not sure I know anything that would help. I guess someone keeps adding this mysterious CD to the racks. Oh, look, here it is. Can I go inside of it? Can I enter CDs? Can I fuck the CD? See, the cover's just got these odd-looking symbols. There's no band name or anything. I mean, it's not Led Zeppelin, you know? Here, you want to give it a listen? It's a Digimon. This is Jimmy Ken. It's pretty awful, isn't it? Some people were cracking jokes about some kind of monster composing it. Those rhythms and stuff are definitely inhuman, kind of tribal. On top of that, the display keeps getting changed up so that somehow this CD is always right in your face. My best guess is that someone sneaks in at night. Maybe that's how you found out. Maybe that's how you find out. Come back after dark and watch the place. Let's go talk to Reiko again. Oh, good. I walked right up to the main guy and didn't have to talk to anybody else. I love when that happens. So did you go to listen? Well, it's unique, that's for sure. The artist definitely is creative, just not always good. You really thought it was that bad? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't dislike it per se. So how's the investigating going? The investigation going? Sleuthing up a storm? Got any good leads? After the store closes, huh? Alright, if that's how we get to the bottom of this mystery, then we gotta do it. You wouldn't even recognize this place at night, huh? It's almost creepy. I ran a scan of the Shibuya records, definitely picked up traces of the digital wave. Those, pranks are Digimon related. I'm almost certain. Yeah, I could've told you that, girly. The strange symbols on the CD cover art may very well be Digimon writing. Tonikaku. Anyway. There's gotta be some clue we're missing. Head in and give the place a full rundown. Yes, ma'am. The manager said we had the run of the place until morning. Let's solve this mystery. Hee hee. Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I'm just never noticing. So whenever I wear my noise-canceling headphones, for some reason, the cord I was using wasn't super functional, so I couldn't hear all of the audio all the time. I forgot until I was watching back my old VODs. You can hear the Japanese voice actors, like, voicing the lines, and I'm, like, reading English over top of them. I hope it isn't annoying. I wonder if it is annoying to other people. I didn't think it was annoying, but it's really funny because I couldn't hear the Japanese before because I had my headphones in and they were, like, fucky because of the cord. And now that I'm using these earbuds, they're plugged directly into the Elgato, I can hear all of the game audio, which includes the Japanese narration. And it's throwing me off because I understand Japanese because I speak Japanese, so I'm just like listening to them in Japanese, and I'm like, oh, I need to be narrating for stream purposes. Whoops. What do you... Huh? What do you mean it's too dangerous? Whoever made the CD is dedicated to their music. I want to meet them. So like it or not, I'm coming in, Yukiko. I don't know if you can, is the thing. If it's okay, that is. Well, it's not okay. That's what we're saying, girly pop. You can't physically enter a digital space, I don't think, can you? Also, who's messaging me? Okay. What's going on? Hey, what is this? Hey, what do you mean digital shift? Oh my god! It's, Wait, he's a villain in Season 1 Adventure. He's the Elvis Presley-based Digimon. What is your fucking name? You have the Monzimon keychain. It's the... I can't remember what his name is. It's something stupid. Kya, what the heck is this? Did I fall asleep on my feet again? Edamon! Because they make metal Edamon, because he's one of the, Dark Masters. Best line in the Digimon Abridged is whenever they're making fun of the Dark Masters. They're having the meeting. Let's take Etamon and make him metal, and we'll call him Metal Etamon. If you haven't seen a Digimon, like, that's not funny, but, like, a Digimon, I really enjoyed a Digimon when it was still coming out. I do miss that. I think it's off YouTube now, actually. I think it was taken down, unfortunately. But their Piedmon voice was phenomenal. I was talking about Piedmon earlier. Who would come here this late at night? I wonder, perhaps they're here for me. My fans, my adoring public is here to greet me. Tell me, are you crazy obsessed with my awesome tunes? We're obsessed with something else entirely. Huh? You sure? I mean, you don't seem all that psyched to be in my presence. What kind of fans are you? Okay. You gotta say the right thing, apparently. finally, recognition. You know true sonic arts when you hear them. Well, since you clearly rock hard to my thundering beats and epic melodies, I'll have to drag you on stage. Now come on, yarg. Time to go. We're in a digital space. That Digimon dragged me here, but where is here? I don't think I'm in Shibuya Records anymore. I'm not in Kansas anymore. I have been reading through the entirety of the Wicked Years series, which is what the musical Wicked is based on. I'm on the 4th book, I just began it. It's so long, but it's so fucking good. So, little Dorothy reference. Hey, look at that, it finally reconnected. Our link with you went dead a while ago. We figured it must have been the labyrinth, so we've been trying to get you back ever since. Now that we found a way around it, we should be able to stay in contact despite any other digital wave anomalies. Well, with luck. So anyway, you were in the labyrinth? Tell me everything. Shibuya Records, huh? Who would have thought there was a path hidden there? Every analysis I run comes back the same. The labyrinth under Shibuya has definitely grown. Even so, it's nothing compared to the one beneath Shinjuku. Given the situation, there was only one logical Digimon response. The creature had no choice but to drag you into the labyrinth with it, and I assure you, I have no doubt in my mind that it was a Digimon. You need to find it, and fast. The Mon can't have gotten very far. Yes, ma'am, as per usual. So what is the music going on here? Can I not... Oh, what? It's over here. I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole. What is the music they are playing in this digital space? What the fuck? Look at these little flowers. I like these little flowers. Those are so cute. When I played through Hacker's Memory, I used to stop and take screenshots constantly. Just because I loved the art so much. I don't know where the treasure chest was, but I opened it, so cool. Okay, so we're looking for Edamon. And presumably we just have to fight him. Edamon and Geckomon are in cahoots in Digimon Adventure, and I believe it's Mimi and Joe who have to, like... There's Edamon! Huh? Oh, welcome. Okay. I like how he just, like, walked away, like, not even that quickly, too. He just, like, kind of, like, scurried. Well, I feel like scurrying assumes quick, but... Okay, then go ahead, just try to catch me. I am catching you. Like, he's not even walking that fast. He just, like, kind of... It reminds me, especially because he's a monkey. Do you know the sideways Donkey Kong entering the house gif? That's, like, a reaction gif on Tumblr. That's what he looks like when he's walking away. Over here, this way. Ooh, ooh, ah! Okay. Yeah, there's just, like, not chests. Like, you can see them on the map in the corner, but they're just, like, not visible. We can't go any further. What are we doing, bud? What's going on? Where... This is ridiculous. We may be able to catch him if we cut in around from behind. Do you have any suggestions? How would I cut in around from behind? I don't understand. Is there somewhere else that I can go? Oh, yes. Yes, I can. Okay, so always go left first. This one's more upbeat. This is fun. What kind of music do you folks in chat listen to? Oh, item. I love an item. Friendship. Ugh, fantastic. I think that gives you cam, doesn't it? And so does exciting meat. Amazing. Shamelessly, I will say, when I played Hakasamuri, I did play following a walkthrough because some of the puzzles are just like long and annoying, and I just wanted to get them over with, basically. And so I always like was very thorough about picking up every single item in every single maze because the walkthroughs I was following were. Also, funny enough, I was just talking about this. There are Gekomon with the Etamon in the anime, so this is a callback that they have Gekomon in the digital space right here. So this is actually going to be a challenge because I'm fighting with lower level Digimon now for the purposes of leveling them up eventually, but for the time being, your cam better be at a fucking 100% before we end the stream. We're also 7 minutes over already, but I'm going to finish this case shortly, and that'll be the end of it. Either way, oh, no, go forward, go forward. What I'm saying is I'm not being as thorough with items, and that's fine with me. Got you. Hey, you're gonna get a bit carried away. Wait, is it possible you've become such a rabid fan of me, Etamon? Such fierce fandom that it spiraled into an obsession? And that love, oh, that love turned to cruel hatred. You would kill me so that no one else can have me. No, I can't allow that. I'm simply too much for one hacker to handle. Don't like his horny pose that he does, but okay. This might be an issue. Yes, this might be an issue. Yeah, this might be an issue. Oh, wait, maybe not. Okay, stop healing. Well, I guess don't stop healing, but like... I mean, if we get through this, it'll be a lot of, Do I want to Rugamon, or is he... I want to Rugamon. It'll be a lot of EXP that we gain. Okay, I'm gonna not automate this. I'm gonna be really specific, just because I'm nervous. Okay, we'll just do neutral damage, I suppose, and that'll be better. Okay, alright, we've got this, we're fine. And this is also neutral. Somehow you're still alive, though. Although I do like that you're dirty now, that you got on your feet. That's funny. I knocked him over. Now he's a bit dirty. How are you not dead? I don't know why I did a dark move on a dark type. Okay, well, it killed him, so it's fine. Look at her little sit. A little sit. Wormmon, you're missing out because you're a weak fuck. Phenomenal. So proud of everyone. Wow, you're much better than I thought. I guess this round goes to you. If you don't want my CDs on the shelves, that's cool. I'll take them back. And I promise never use that secret path again, okay? We good? Alright then, now that we're here, I'm not quite sure what to do. So this Etamon, it doesn't look like an evil Digimon. I guess the best move is to report back to the client, to Shibuya Records. Yay! Yukiko, you're back, you're safe, you're alive, yay! You were gone for so long I didn't know something had happened to you. I didn't know what to do, but you're back now. Did you also want to be my girlfriend? A Digimon? Does that mean what I think that means? Does that mean what I think that means it means? Quite repetitive, my love. Even outside of cyberspace Eden. So that weird thing with the CDs, all those pranks, it was all the Digimon? Oh, come on, pranks? That was art. You sell all kinds of music here. What's the harm in selling mine, too? I work hard to make those beats and drop those vocals. Mixing the right amount of guitar is not as easy as it looks. You just don't get my sound. Well, that's not quite it. It's just your music is such an abhorrent assault on my senses that it would make me wish I could claw out my ears. But on the other hand, it has a really unique sound that both reinvents and transcends genre. I think people will really dig it. Really? Yeah, it just takes a while for new stuff like that to really catch on, you know? But hey, don't ever give up on music. It won't give up on you. You have to believe in what you've created or you'll never succeed. Are you saying what I think you're saying? If you promise to knock off all the freaky stuff, I'll talk to my manager and do my best to get your CD stock for real. Hee hee, I'll even give it another listen. Who knows, maybe I'll end up president of your fan club. Wow, thank you so much. I've never had a real fan before, much less one this nice to me. Yeah, 'cause you're a fucking creep, dude. Perf. So after all that, it was Digimon looking for a little exposure, taking a shot at fame. I kind of feel like he wasn't punished much for the whole breaking and entering thing. It wasn't about that at the end. We got to the bottom of the mystery and got to hear a really cool up-and-coming artist. Actually, I'm starting to get into his album. That's the best part about music. There's room for anyone to try their hand. His music may be strange. It's definitely strange. But it pushes the boundaries. You gotta respect that in an artist. I like that. You're not just in it to help the store grow, you're trying to expand the world of music. And I would expect no less. Hee hee, music is the soundtrack of our lives. Thank you so much, Yukiko. Now I can get back to doing what I love. Always feel free to drop in. This Shibuya Records is like a shrine to amazing music. Hee hee, see you soon. Alright, Queen, thank you for that. She really believes in that store. I hope they know how lucky they are to have someone like her. Can't argue with that level of devotion, hee hee. Perfies, let's go ahead and report it. Reiko has made a corner just for Edamon CDs. You should definitely go and check it out when you have the time. No. No more cutscenes! How'd it go? Getting used to working as the detective? I see. No real feel for it yet, but I'm going to need you to work even harder. Our agency's motto is... Inept businessman. Excuse me. Our agency's motto is, reject not those who come, chase not those who leave, those who will not work will not eat. My father taught me that. Excuse me, hello? Huh? We already have a newspaper subscription. No, that's not it. We've got a fax extinguisher and the internet too. We've got everything our office needs, sorry. This is the detective agency, isn't it? Huh? This is the Sleuth detective agency. I have a case for you. I'm a customer. I mean, a client. A client! Welcome to the reliable crime detective agency. Please tell us the details of your case. Okay, chapter 7. Well, we're already on chapter 7. What stream is this? This is episode 8, I want to say. We're doing pretty good. Okay. In other words, you planned to buy Digimon Capture from a hacker, but were robbed of a very rare Digimon medal. Yes, exactly. Digimon Capture on sale cheap. Sounded too good to be true. What they're doing, it's awful. Playing with people's obsessions. Obsessions? Yes, people's obsessions. There's nothing more fragile than that. When you want something, you want it no matter what, no matter the risk, no matter the method. If you're lucky, you can get several. One for saving, one for viewing because they're so special. To think that they titillate even a grown-up's obsession, such a dignified and rarefied thing. I'll never forgive them. I'll never ever forgive them. Grrr. This sounds like the kid in Odd Taxi who's obsessed with erasers and becomes a murderer. Everyone should watch Odd Taxi. If you like Beastars or Brand New Animal or like other anthropomorphic animes, you would love Odd Taxi. It's very good. We understand what you're trying to say. To summarize, you'd like us to get your very rare Digimon medal back for you, correct? They stole some e-money too, but I don't care. All I want is to get my precious Digimon medal back. Grrr. We'll take on the case. We'll do our best to honor your emotions. Did you get that, Yukiko? The perpetrator likely didn't want the medal itself. I'm guessing the plan was to pawn it for cash given how rare it is. There's a shop that deals in Digimon medals here in Nakano, if I remember correctly. I know the medal man! That would be an ideal place to begin the case. Start by asking questions. Meanwhile, I'll look into the Digimon medal. It's too bad I don't share that same degree of obsession. Cool. Alright, well with that, I'm gonna save really quickly. We are only 18 minutes over, that's not terrible. I was probably in the bathroom for at least 5, maybe more, I don't know, we'll see. So, maybe I'll cut that part out, I don't know, in the VOD. Whoops, yes, I'm logging out. I meant to go to the Digilab. Gonna check real quick, if we're finally up to speed on anybody yet. Also, Wormmon needs to be healed. Wormmon, you fucking piece of shit. Okay, great, thank you. He's not even in my party anymore, he's just like over here. Oh, Cam is at 100% though, let's do it, let's do the thing. Okay. Hoodimon. I don't even care if she's useful or not. I just wanted her because this is the titular Digimon of Hacker's Memory. Cool. Yeah, you can just literally become Lilymon, Lalamon, or Ken and Beamon. Like, you don't have a further route. So, like, I just have you to have a Hoodimon, and that's good with me. That's fine. You're only at champion level? That's crazy. I guess, yeah, obviously that makes sense, but still. What the fuck? Whoa, this is possible? This is also possible. Oh my god, this is scary. Which one do I do? I can always Digivolve, is the thing. And this one I haven't even seen before, so like I want to do this one. Whoa! Bao Huckmon. Well, I don't know your route at all. Kendo Garurumon. I would need the Beast Spirit of Light, though. This guy. Or Rise Greymon. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this whole evolution route. This is cool, though. Giving sort of, like, Metal Garurumon vibes, in a sense. Like, I like this cape and this body that we're working with, but, like, more metal and more dragon-y? I don't know. Very creature. I'm into it. I'm definitely into it. Okay, cool. Darugamon, level 30. Do I have, like, anything to give you guys? Because you both need to be level 30, and this is pissing me off, to be honest. The farm is done training, apparently, so I wonder if anybody here is ready to Digivolve by chance. Your ABI's at a 13, still pretty low. Where is the Kudamon? There's the Kudamon. Whoops, I'm still gonna wait. A little bit longer, I think. Okay. Black Adamon and Darugamon will both Digivolve start of next stream, I guess. But we got Hoodimon, and we got another cool guy. So I'm not mad about anything. Alright. With that, I bid you all good night. I'm going to go make some dinner, I guess, and go to bed. I might not work tomorrow because the roads are still trash and the buses are not running. We'll see. I'll let you know next week. Anyways, thank you everyone for joining. This has been Digimon Cyber Sleuth Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth Episode 8 Snow Day Edition. Once again, my name is Neon. I am your host here at the 3041 Club. Stay prodigious until next time.